Yeah, part of me wants to stop and ask y'all, but I want to tell you, ask you what's on your minds that I might share with you. But I want to tell you a couple of specifics about this citizenship education training. And we will have 2 or 3 questions. I want to tell you what happened once people got there to the Dorchester Center. It's important, the citizenship education program. People today, I hear people say, college graduates even, I hear them say, I don't know what to do. I know there are things that are not right, but I don't know what to do. And there's a way to discover what to do. And so when people would gather in the session there at the Dorchester Center, I would ask them, I remember asking Fannie Lou Hamer, tell us, Ms. Hamer, you have brought 10 or 12 people here from the Delta of Mississippi. Tell us what's going on in your area that you all wanted to come to this workshop here. And Fannie Lou Hamer said, yes, Miss Cotton, whatever she called me, but she called me Miss Cotton. I want to introduce the people that I recruited to bring. But I need you all to sing a song with me. And so she wanted us to sing a song with her. And she burst into this song. I've been in the storm so long. I've been in the storm so long, children. I've been in the storm so long. Give me a little time to pray. Anybody ever heard that? You'll do it with me. I've been in the storm so long. I've been in the storm so long, children. I've been in the storm so long. Give me a little time to pray. And she would go on. Oh, let me tell you, brothers and sisters, just how I come along with a hung down head and an aching heart. Lord, give me a little time to pray. Now that's the first day she's introducing the people she brought. And she needed to express what she was feeling and what she was coming from there in the Delta, Mississippi. But guess what? On about the middle of the week, they discovered that there's something called the 14th Amendment. And it says all persons born or naturalized in the United States are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. And we don't care what the governor says. He may say segregation now, segregation forever. The governor may have his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification. But we are citizens. This is what those people learned in that workshop. By the 3rd day, they were no longer singing the old sorrow song. They were singing, I'm going to do what the Spirit says do. Sing it. I'm going to do what the Spirit says do. What the Spirit says do, I'm going to do. Oh, Lord, I'm going to. Now, they didn't sing over there. They must be the ones with the PhD. Now, I'm teasing because I tease my friends up at Cornell University. They can't express themselves. Okay, I got to get there. I got 5 minutes. I want you to know that people transform themselves from the first day, expressing their sorrow, and then being motivated. There's so much I can say about how they were motivated. I have a whole list of lessons people learned in that citizenship education training work. And we need citizenship education for the 21st century, folks. There are a lot of things that we need to work on. And I think you would be shocked at some of the things that I would suggest to you that we need to work on. And one of them is what we call ourselves. You know, we folks that look like some of us in here, we've been called about 7 things. Let's see, what were we first? We were Negro, we were colored, we were African, Afro-American, we were, what's the other one? Black, we were black. There, I got the list of 7. Now, the reason I mentioned that, I'm saying some things we need to work on today. Once we get people in a category, we do some weird and strange things to them. Now, I could do a whole workshop just about helping us look at what we do when we designate ourselves, categorize ourselves. And sometimes I think we all contribute to this categorization because we haven't thought about it. And we need to think about it. And I refuse to say people of color. I don't know about y'all. Everybody got some color. You got some color. everybody's white. You're not white. Yeah, and my skin, Andrew Young says I'm pecan tan. Yeah. Yeah, but the things we do, if I ever win the lottery or have a windfall of money, I'm going to give it to some graduate students to study how we put ourselves in these various categories. But I got to close now. I got probably 2 minutes. I know that we all can be transformed if we are willing to look at how we got to the place that we are. What indeed are the problems? And I've got a list of problems. If I were on a workshop, I would have all of us articulate what do you see as the problem and actually write it out today. But we need some transformative action, and I'll read this. Okay, Russell said it so nicely. We need to be transformed. Transformative action is a way of thinking about social change work that emphasizes its capacity to transform ourselves and others, to transform our environment, our communities, and societies. Transformation is that which occurs in the moment when habitual ways of seeing, thinking, doing, and being are suspended or broken, and new intuitions and insights suddenly come into view. It is in this space of suspension from fixed habits that we can see things with a brand new lens. This moment of seeing afresh is essential for all truly radical discoveries, innovations, or imaginings. If, as Albert Einstein suggested, we cannot solve our problems by using the same kind of thinking we used when we created them, then fostering transformative action is necessary if we wish to generate a future fundamentally different from the past. Transformation is a key that unlocks us from replicating the past in the future. It is a linchpin in effective and lasting social change. It is a source for radical shifts. And that's what we need again. Thank you for this time. And she's holding up a sign that says 1 minute. And next time, if I get to be with you again, I'll read my written formal paper. But today I just felt like chatting with you from what was on my heart. And that was it.